Hey there, welcome to another video from Crypto Night. In this video we're going to be doing a review on a new lending ICO that's come out. It's actually in ICO right now and it's called HomeBlockCoin. So we're going to be talking about that. First off, Hextracoin, it actually topped out at around $18 during the night and it's come back down a little bit. It's still way above the ICO price. So this was another lending program if you're not familiar with it. It's currently at $15.39 and we got it in the ICO for around $1. So man, these things are cash cows. They can be, and some of them can drop off like Electra, which is sad to see that one go. Another one that I wanted to show you guys, it's kind of an obscure one. I'll just show you here. This was the website. I looked at the website during the ICO and it looked pretty weak. So this one has come out on the exchange. It's called Credence Coin. I just thought the website was pretty bad. There wasn't much to it, but it has hit the exchanges, and so it was selling for $1 as well, I believe, and it's already 500, almost 600 times what you got it for in the ICO. And it's only been out for 2 or 3 days, and you can see the growth. It started down at 60 cents. Maybe it was only 50 cents in the ICO. I'd have to look further into it, but you can see the growth here. It went up to last night almost $10. So the return on these kind of lending programs, if they deliver, if they make it to the exchanges, can just be overwhelming. Like, this is a lot. Like, if you put in $1,000 into this, you're at, I mean, at the peak here, you would, let's say the ICO was $1. I mean, we could probably find that out in here. Yeah, I'm not sure. The ICO is over now, but let's say the ICO was $1, and you put $1,000 into it. Right now, you'd be at almost $6,000 with that investment. I mean, that's just it looks like a crappy website. It's a crappy coin, so that's why these lending programs aren't things that we should just pass off real easily, even though there's a potential for scam. In my mind, if you invest in enough of them, some of them are going to deliver, and it'll probably make up for the ones that fall off, kind of like Electra. And Hextracoin, I mean, look at the returns we're getting on that one. That one's almost 1,600% from the ICO that I got into. So it's so hard to replicate that kind of return anywhere else. And so this brings us to HomeBlockCoin. This is their website. What's interesting, I looked at this before and I was like, oh, there's no website, I'm going away. So I didn't spend much time on it, but over the last couple of days I've been looking into it a little bit more. And so all they have is this on their website. But if you think about all these other lending programs, they have a website and they have a white paper which is a replica of the website. Or the website is a replica of the white paper. So these guys just decided, we have a register, a login, and a white paper, and we'll give you links to our social media. And to me that actually makes sense. Why spend that time replicating the white paper into a website? So they have the white paper, I'm going to show you that. They have active Twitter, Instagram, and then Telegram channel. So Telegram just shows what's in Twitter, so they're the same, and I'll show you that real quick. You can see they're pretty active here. They're showing screenshots of the ICO progress. So they have 5 rounds in this ICO. Every round is 3 or 4 days, I think. They're currently in the 2nd round, and you can buy 300 coins, and they're $1.35 each. So there's a very limited supply of the coins on this one, though, and I'll show you that in the white paper. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, guys. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'll hit the main points here so that you guys can get on with your day. And I'm just going to try to load up the white paper. Okay, here's the white paper. So we'll skip this what is this and all that stuff. It's a normal lending program like you'd expect. The specifics here, 28,000 coins, 5,000 are in the ICO, and I'm gonna pit these against all the other lending programs once I'm through the white paper and the back end here. So yeah, so there's 5,000, so that's about what Western Coin had. It's a very limited supply. Hextracoin had 8 million. Hextracoin had 8 million of them. So this is a limited supply, which means the price could be higher. And then there's 28 million, which is very comparable to Regalcoin. I think it had 27 million. It's already in the ICO. It started on the 4th, so we'll go past that. This here is showing where the profit is going to be going to: investors, developers, advertisers, and maintenance. That's normal. Okay, the initial coin offering. So it started at $1 per coin, and then they raised it to $1.25, and now they're on this phase right here, and it is $1.35, and they're saying that the price is variable depending on the demand and all that stuff. And these ones have been selling out within a minute. So they're selling 250,000, just like Hextracoin, but Hextracoin lasted the entire month. This one only lasts 20 days. So there's a less supply, obviously, as a result. Something that I like about when they limit how many coins are available per day is on the scams, the people that are running these scams, they don't want to limit how much they sell. They want to just take in as much as they can. ETHConnect didn't really do limiting. They said that they were going to limit, but it didn't. They didn't really adhere to that. They just allowed you to buy however many you wanted. And so with this one, it's nice to see that they have that same limited supply that every day that Hextracoin had, and they've delivered, and I'm hoping that these guys do the same thing, that they deliver on what they're promising as well. Time will tell, but it's very promising to see that they want to restrict how many people are buying, or they want to restrict how much you can buy and for every day. So they're going to have a lot more buyers and a lot more people are holding on. So less whales are going to dump on the day that the thing launches. So that's always a plus in my book. And we'll move on to value prediction. These things are all guesses, and they're thinking it's going to be, I think it was $20 in January, $50 in March, $100 in July, $350 end of 2018, and so on and so forth. So we'll move on from there. Investment opportunities, just like all the others, they have lending, staking, mining, trading, and the affiliate program. Okay, so HomeBlockCoin lending profits. So this is the lending program, and it's identical to Hextracoin. So if you're familiar with that, you'll know all about this. So you get the bonuses along the way. The capital back is identical to Hextra as well. So we'll move on from there. I mean, Hextra is very successful at this stage, and the lending, that's the same lending, so it's attractive that way. Now this is interesting here. There's a pre-lending initiative. So what happens with these lending programs when they come out is everyone knows the coin is going to go up in value, so they hold onto the coin and no one lends. So that hurts these lending programs. So these guys have an incentive. They say if you lend between the 25th of November and the 1st of December, then you're going to get an added 0.15% bonus on top of your lending interest for the duration of the entire loan. So that's actually pretty exciting. I think most people will try to take advantage of that to some degree. They'll at least probably hit the $100 and just test out the lending system. Maybe some people will hit 1,000, maybe some people even do more. So that brings everything up. It gives you a nice boost. Even in the initial, if you only lend $100, they're still even going to give you a bonus of 0.15. So that's pretty exciting to see that. None of the other lending programs have that. So the lending, they talk about this here, and I wanted to show you, they mention that it works on the HomeBlockCoin trading bot and volatility software. So they're claiming a the bot, just like BitConnect and a lot of these others. We can't verify that there's an actual bot there. There's a lot of speculation whether that's true or not, but that's what they're saying in the white paper. So we'll move on from there. The affiliate program. So this is very comparable to Western Coin, which is one thing that got me excited about Western Coin. So they have a nice referral bonus, 8%, 3%, 2%, 1 and the down. But you also get the lending interest bonus. So for all your referrals that do lends, every single day you get a percentage of the gain that they get off of that lend. So on your first tier you get 5%. So these can certainly add up over time. And that's pretty exciting. And one thing about these affiliate programs is when you have a nice referral program, that just means you get free promoters to promote this program and drive more interest into it. And so if it's a healthy affiliate program, there's going to be potential for price rising, which is what you want if you're invested in these programs. So that's always a good thing. So we like to see that. And here's another chart of what we just saw there. Mining. Okay, so they have a, if I can find it, they have a specific wallet for mining. So HomeBlockCoin wallet for your operating system. So they'll have one for each operating system. I don't know if it's built or not. Can't verify that. So that's how the mining is going to work. Staking, it also talks about having a staking wallet. By downloading a special HomeBlockCoin wallet, you can begin staking Blockcoin. Now I'm not sure if that's the same wallet as the mining one or not, but we'll find out. And the staking chart here is identical to BitConnect's. So it started at 10%, it lasted for 6 months. The next one is 8%, lasts for 6 months, and so on. So very identical to BitConnect there. So it's a very good staking coin. Roadmap, website launch on the 26th of October, and then the ICO started on the 4th. Lending program starts right after the ICO. On the 23rd of this month, the lending program will start. Coin, it's supposed to be in CoinMarketCap on the 1st of December. So a week after the lending program starts. So they should have the exchange going with that lending program is what I'm assuming there, the internal or one sort of exchange happening there. They have an external exchange couple weeks later, and then a couple weeks later they have a price target of $25, and then more exchanges come online. And then next year they're planning a debit card, so on and so forth. So it goes on from there. You guys can check this out. So one thing that's kind of interesting is they say the investment is always risky, so you should read for all details and register directly on the website of HomeBlockCoin by yourself. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice to see that they're saying, be careful, it's risky. I mean, that's a little bit of a green flag there. When they do that, they say, this could be risky, so be careful and do your due diligence. That's what they're saying. So I like seeing stuff like that. Let's see how the numbers stack up with all the other coins here, guys. And I'm going to show you the back end in right after this. And the back end is very beautiful. It's very comparable to what we see with Hextracoin and maybe Regalcoin's back end. But it's got a different flavor to it. Looks like it's not built on the same kind of template that those ones might be built on. So HomeBlockCoin, you can see it's almost greens across the entire board here. It's the branding is beautiful, the hype is growing, the ICO is selling out very fast, and so that's why I have it at 75 here. The English on everything seems good. I don't see any issues with translation issues or anything like that. PR, they're doing Twitter and all that stuff, as I showed you. Yeah, it seems fine with that. I didn't see a Facebook page. So that's why I don't have it quite up to like 90 or 80 or 90. But most of their communication is with Twitter. They do have a white paper. The affiliate structure, as I explained, is really good, comparable to what we saw with Western Coin. Total supply is very good. Only 5 million coins, 28 million total supply, which is very similar to Regalcoin's. So on the lending, you get about the same as Hextracoin across the board here, you can see. And Hextracoin is pretty successful, as I showed you earlier. The lending program is one of the best. It's comparable to Regalcoin, 10%, very good. The ICO price right now is at $1.35, and so it's got most of the, it's on paper, it's got more greens than all the other ones. Now I cannot verify if this is a scam or not. I don't have any inside communication with whoever's setting this up, or any of the other lending programs for that matter. I mean, we try to look into them and try to see if we think there's scam action involved. I haven't seen red flags. And the back end is very beautiful. It looks like they've spent a lot of time putting this together. It's one of those systems that you would not have a problem using on a daily basis and coming into here and using. And ETHConnect had a really nice back end as well. They had a lot of ICO problems, but it looks like they're not scamming out on us, since they allowed us to withdraw our Bitcoin after the ICO was over. And so I'm gonna get into this one, guys. I've got half a Bitcoin in here, and I'm gonna try to get maybe 1,000, maybe 1,500 of them if I can. We'll see how the ICO goes. You can see there's a time frame on here, 4 hours till the next draw. So if you wanted to get in on this one, I do have a link in the description. Click on that and then sign up, and then you'd have to send your Bitcoins in. I'll show you how to do that. You can see it's very beautiful. It's a nice system. And so the affiliate teams, I'll just go to the affiliate section here on the back end. So they have this tree. I haven't mentioned this before, so I don't have anyone in my team yet. But if you want to be the first one, click on that affiliate link. But so this tree is gonna filter out. It's gonna look pretty nice when it's when you've got people under you. It'll be fun to see and kind of explore the tree as it grows. So they have an ICO section here, which is where you'll come to buy the ICO. So they say it's very similar to ETHConnect and what we saw with Hextracoin and all that stuff. So it will be interesting to see how it performs with all the people hitting it at one time, and I'll be able to tell you guys that in about 4 hours from now. So what you do, you send your money in, you hit the max button on here, and you do the CAPTCHA, and you hit the buy when that counter goes down to 0. So that's pretty simple, straightforward. It gives you some information here. They have an earnings section, how much you've earned on your loans, commissions, how much you've earned with commissions. So it's nice that those are split up. Deposit, this is pretty simple. You hit this button, gives you a deposit address, send the money in, and then you're able to buy into the ICO. And you can also withdraw. Now, there's some restrictions on here, as you can see. It says you must have bought at least 100 coins in the ICO before you can withdraw. So Hextracoin required you to buy 200 at least. So it's a very similar kind of setup to what they had. You must enable two-factor authentication to do a withdrawal, so that's a nice safety mechanism. I haven't enabled that yet, but I probably will once things get rolling a little bit more here. And then you have to add a Bitcoin wallet to your profile, so that's cool. It'll be all set up for you, and then you just hit the withdraw and it'll go to that address. So they also have videos and banners here for marketing or promotional purposes. And these are actually really, really well done videos. And you know what, I'm gonna show you a little bit of this one here. I watched it, it was actually really well done, and I just want to show you so you can see how well it's done. We'll play that right now. So as you can see, they're spending a lot of time and money into trying to get this thing off the ground. And in my mind, it looks more on the safe side than the red flag side. And so I'm going to be putting some money into it and investing in it. And if you guys want to get in on this as well, then I have that affiliate link. Click on that, sign up. I'd love to have you on my team, and we'll ride this one out together, and hopefully it makes us all some money here. So with that, guys, you guys have a good day, and we'll see you next time.